those of you in the back hear well? Raise your hand, please. All right.
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Camera was off. A little bit of latency there. You know what? We're going to get a new computer. Start the fresh year off at the end of November. You know when all those sales come out in cyber sales? Actually, you know what? There's going to be no cyber sales because there's a shortage and you won't be able to buy a damn thing. Mind you, get whatever you need right now. I'm telling you right now, solar panels, solar cookers, whatever you need right now. There's some way to cook with the sun. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to blow your mind and show you how to do it. There's ways to cook with the sun. And I know there's a trading channel. What the hell is this guy talking about? But look, you got to get yourself a solar cooker because God forbid, this thing is really sweet right here. See this thing? You can bake bread in it. It gets very, very hot night and day. Watch on YouTube, the GoSun Fusion Portable Hybrid Solar Oven. This thing will change the way you live. You will never have to actually go anywhere but with the sun again. I'm telling you right now, we have the tech to live in a way where if you really put it all together, you get solar panels and for your house, you could just live with the sun, you know? As long as we don't have an ice age. Okay? Anyway, let's break down Bitcoin. That's why everybody is here. Shout out to all my people on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. Thank you very much for coming on in. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Woke up this morning, said thank you for my legs as I went to the bathroom. Started my day with gratitude. Continued with the attitude. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. My name is the Crypto Lifer. Okay, let me break it down. And I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Okay, please get yourself a financial advisor, professional, someone certified, or do your own due diligence and do your own research before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right. So that just wanted to be said real quick. And it's also written at the bottom of the screen, just to make it quite clear so everybody knows. Also, I'm not looking for clients. If you join my Patreon, you were just jumping into a trading group. That is all. I'm showing you charts that I'm looking at. Other people are showing you. It's a conglomerate of information being tossed to you. Also, we have a learning library where you can really, it's like a library. It's a place, but it's basically more like an after-school tutoring where you can sit there and hang out and do your thing and just learn, and sit around other people that want to learn and say, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And you can expect feedback because you will get it. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. So I talk about Bitcoin. I talk about retests all the time. So this morning we had that dump. Last night we had that dump. I talked about long in the day. We got the pump. I got stopped out, got back into the trade, pump. When the 1 hour got high, I exit my trades when the 1 hour gets high. That's just how I trade. So once the 1 hour was extended on the stochastics RSI, boom, look, I got into the trade right around this area here. We came up. And right around, once we popped, I didn't get the first one. Once we popped and we broke out, exit the trade when the 1 hour got high right there because you're going to flag out. And what did I do? I posted, it's pretty interesting. This is what I did. I ended up doing this. I made my projections because if you know me and you watch my channel, you know that you know my trading style. And I made these two projections. So right when I woke up today, I had tutoring at 8 a.m. And so me and the guy I was tutoring, a shout out. We had a great time too. It was an awesome, awesome time. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the session. So look at this. That's a falling wedge that breaks out 68% of the time. And we were super low on the 1 hour and super oversold on the 50-minute. And I talk about this. And I also saw, did I see? Yeah, let me see here. Let me see. I want to see something. No. Smaller time frame. Yep, there it was. See, sometimes you just got to go to a smaller. People don't understand that. This is the key about divergence. Sometimes you just got to zoom in to boom in. And look, swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up on the 7-minute. And there is your bullish divergence for a break to the upside for Bitcoin. But you got to learn how to find your divergence. You got to know how to use it. You got to know your different time frames and get ready to place it. They got pretty bearish, right? Remember that kid yesterday? We're going to 55K tomorrow. Where is he today? Where is he? Because where's 55K today, buddy? I'd love to see it. Let me see it. Show me 55K. Where is that kid? Remember, put a 1 in the comment section if you remember that kid from yesterday's live stream who claimed we would see 55K. Where is he at now? Where are these people now? That's what I'm trying to say. These people love to open the mouth, but they don't like to back it up with nothing. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. I didn't even get a chance to look at the chat or look at the stream. I'm just focused on Bitcoin for you guys. I'm doing what you want. I'm focused on the Bitcoin. I'm focused on the Bitcoins. And today we're not going to falter. I'm going to put the show up real quick. This is why I made this. I made a list called the show with everything we need for the show. So no more BS. Put it in alphabetical order and get ready. People come for Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, total 2, and the dollar index. That's why they come to this channel, because they know they're going to get the information that they need every single day, no matter what, without falter. So look, we had bullish divergence on Bitcoin in the 7-minute. That would pop us to the upside. Sometimes you got to know your time frames. You got to flip it. You got to just keep looking for it till you find it and then play it when you see it. So bam, then we put a buy zone in here. I said I like this zone for Bitcoin. Why? The 1 hour is just getting started. So how do you get into a trade if it's already pumping and you're not sure what to do? The 1 hour has a big green candle. You go to the 7-minute, the 15-minute, the smaller time frames. You draw a pennant, a wedge, or a bull flag, and you see how it plays out. If this continues to the upside, this would break. This is the exact same thing I did last night. This is why my trading group is ahead of the pack, because they're the leader, me, of the trading group is literally, I was up till 1 a.m. I was up at 8 a.m. I don't take time off. I don't take days off. I might even travel. I might take my wife. My wife might go on vacation. And I might watch her go on vacation, and I go to dinner, and I see the sights, and I take a picture. But you know I have my phone with me. You know I have my mind centered. And you know I'm focused on my trading group because it's my passion, it's my love, and it's the one thing that I care about after my wife and my 2 kids. Okay. And then myself, right? And then me at the end. But check it out. So I suggested this was a possible retest for Bitcoin because it looked like it came back and bounced off the top trend line right here. Sorry. And this is why when you learn your fundamentals, it's going to change the game for you. Fundamentally, just unreal, right? So, and it actually bled through. In my mind, it didn't look like that, but it bled through with the wick. But it retested the top trend line and then bounced. Very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. So see how I'm tracking Bitcoin now on the smaller time frame? And I even have a target for it, which is getting all the way to 63,000. Now, will Bitcoin break the all-time high today? Who here thinks Bitcoin will break the all-time high today? I want to see in the comment section, do you think Bitcoin will break the all-time high? Put a yes or a no in the comment section if you think Bitcoin will break the all-time high today. I think there's a chance. I think there's somewhat of a chance that Bitcoin breaks the all-time high today. But, who knows? Who knows? Anything is possible. Look what just happened as Bitcoin flew $2,000 in the blink of an eye. Shout out to everyone here watching on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Today, I don't know, maybe later. All-time high, 333. No, by October 20th, though, yes. I know nothing, boss, only tacos. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Polonius. No, it's a beautiful thing. So look, Bitcoin now, forming a bit of a cup and handle, is it not? And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Monday morning. A lot of people don't want to wake up on Monday morning and get it going. We're going Sunday night, ready to rock. Shout out to the Dingo Ate My Satoshis, I don't think. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot. See, that was a trick question. How can I ask the lifers what they think is going to happen when I tell them that you can't ever use that word? Shame on me for the rest of the session. Shame on me. Anyway, no, don't shame on me. I shouldn't say that because that's actually bad juju, right? Don't shame on yourself. Anyway. Oversold on the 15-minute. Ready to rock and roll, in my humble opinion, with a beautiful bullish cross and pushing to the upside. Bitcoin, highly likely to break this resistance, but it needs to. So we're bearish until we break the resistance. We're bullish on our way, and that's how it is, my friends, and that's how it is. Shout out to everyone here on the chat. Let's jump on in. Appreciate the 333 super chat. Whoever you were, didn't get a chance to see that. I apologize. In my deep focus, all-time high, 333. Trying to find that super chatter. Who's that chatty Kathy sending me that cashy? That chatty cashy. Liquid Lifer Squid Games, LOL. It's all a test. I saw the Squid Games. Is that going to pump? Is that going to pump? Post that, DM that to me. Someone DM that to me real quick. Okay, so check it out. 453 playbacks already. You people are getting in there. Getting it in. Okay. I got the chat out now. I can see what's happening. Let me connect with the lifers. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. What's going on in the chat? What are we saying today? What's up with my family? How we doing? Lifers to the moon. Yeah, thank you. Aviv Grin. I appreciate you. Today's episode brought to you by Goshen Solar Cooker. Just sent and forget it. There you go, man. I could use a solar oven. Everybody does. I live on solar. Fa fa fo hi. There you go. Did everyone hit that button? Do it. Some tacos would be good right about now. Not financial advice. Zoom in to boom in. I like that. Yeah. Did I say that? Hey, he wrecked. He's gone, right? Crypto crying in the closet. Oh, yeah, I did. Join the Patreon, people. Do it now. I actually got all my notifications for YouTube that you were live, not Shadowbait. You know why? I was messing it up. I figured it out. I was setting my live stream at 9:45 when it was 9:50. They let you put the time behind. So if I put the time behind, how could the notification go out? So it was my fault. We were never shadow banned. It was never a conspiracy. It was me. I just have to make sure when I put out the freaking time that I can. They shouldn't let me do that. Like at 9:50, they should bump up the selection, but they'll let you do a 9:45 on that day when it's 9:50. So the algorithm can't think straight enough. And so now I make it 10 minutes before. It has time to send it out. Everyone should be getting a notification. Let me know if you're not. Dying Fidel. One more, hombre. Oh my God, my boy with the 46 Bitcoin threw me a little bone of Bitcoin last night. My man. Yo, that's so awesome, bro. Yeah. I know nothing. He deserves a drink too, but he don't drink. And yes, oh yeah, bud. What is the all-time high? That's what ATH is, the all-time high. Not until Thursday. Gina, Bobina. I know nothing, boss. Only tacos. You guys are funny. Love you, Tokyo, baby. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale. I have a meeting in 30. Rocket Dog, just showing you love. Oh, Rocket Dog for the 333. Appreciate you, Rocket Dog. You're the man. Much love to you, my friend. I hope everyone's getting on and getting in. Appreciate everyone that jumped on into the tutoring sessions back in the day. I remember each and every one of you, and I love you all for supporting the Crypto Lifer. I'll always remember my peoples from day one. It's been a great journey, and we will continue to the upside to 100K and beyond. So Bitcoin, in my humble opinion, could be in a beautiful little bit of a buy zone here. Why? Well, I like the fact that you have the upper trend line of a entire pattern here to guide you. I also like that we have tight moving averages on the 15. You know, that tells me something. And the 1 hour has legs to go and getting a cross right there to the upside, as well as lack of bearish momentum when I take a look at the MACD. MACD is getting a bit of a turn here as well. So that's a bullish sign for me. Also, I talk about this being a retest of the top trend line, and I've seen this happen many times. Also, if you want to get even crazier, and then on top of it, we saw the bullish divergence on the 7-minute. So all the reasons why I get into a trade, they were all there. You just had to learn how to find them. You had to learn how to know your different time frames and how to zoom in to boom in. All right? And that's the new thing that we're using. That's going to be another t-shirt. Zoom in to boom in. I will work for NFTs. Yeah. BJ's for NFT. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I didn't do it. Hey, Hunter, when my moon bag of Jeju hits, I'm out. Is it ever going to hit, dude? I have a moon bag of Jeju too. You think it will ever hit? I don't know. We'll take a look at Pulse Doge that I sold completely out of. Also, I will disclose the ORR team hit me up. Do you guys want to do a giveaway with ORR? I shouldn't use the word. Do you guys want to do something where we can present ORE to you guys, the ORE token? ORE, remember it had a $3 million market cap the last time we looked at it. I want to look at it for a week or two maybe. Kind of watch it closely here. $3.6 million market cap, still sitting there. And I talked about, this is a bullish pattern. See, what people don't realize is the patterns tell us what the human beings are going to do. So human beings are going to go buy this. This is what the pattern says. Isn't that weird? That's how it works. People don't realize that's how it works. They think it's more like, no, the pattern says what's going to happen. It somehow knows what humans want. And we do these things out loud. This thing looks bullish to me, and at a $3 million market cap, and no one paid me to do this, We found this on our own. Someone just talked about it, and we've been going over it as a team, and the website looks highly insane. Let's take a look at the website again. I just want to talk about it. And again, this is no sponsored. No one's talking about the ORE token. And it's up 34% today. So look at that. Doing a little bit of damage. And we talked about it yesterday. $3.9 million market cap. On the way to $4 million. I think it's smart, in my humble opinion. I'd rather throw 500 in this and lose it than not put 500 and find out I missed out. And I'd rather. So my FOMO is pretty high for this right now. And nobody knows about it. NFT at scale. Game developers. I mean, it looks insane. A next generation blockchain technology that creates value for content creators, collectors, and studios with three major components: the token, the forge, and the SDK. The ORE system with a careful step. And again, it is just a website with a bunch of pictures and stuff. Are they going to do anything they said they're going to do? Partnered with Xbox, Unreal Engine, and Unity. If this is true, if they're just blowing some, how would they say they partnered with Xbox? That's huge. I've never seen that. I mean, that's a big deal. Your super chat works, people. Thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate that. The patterns are 4D psychological sentiment of the asset expressed through the perceptions of the eyeballs glued to its perceived value. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, the quantum theory of the slit. It's going into the particle or the wave. It's a wave, and once you see the wave, it formation. Rodney, shout out to Gina, Bobina. Still feeling confident with your Polygon punks. Yeah, you know, I think, you know why? Someone's trying to buy them right now for 0.02 ETH, right? That's like $60, 67. I paid $120 for them. And if MATIC pumps and ETH pumps, I think people will still pay. I think the floor is going to be 0.02 ETH. And if ETH goes to 6K, right? That's going to be, I guess, my money back, $120. Yeah, I guess, right? Because 600 and 0.02. So I'll get my money back if ETH goes to 6K. But I think they'll go up in value when the whole market goes up. I think, and you know what? And if they don't, I took a gamble on some polypunks. They're kind of funny. I'll put them in a museum, and they'll be just part of my little museum, my little polypunks, and they look like CryptoPunks. So I have my own little kind of fake CryptoPunks, I guess. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny. The lifers' thoughts on SHIB hitting 1 or 2 cents over the next few years. If halvings are on the horizon for this project, go Cowboys. Many thanks. Appreciate that as you guys beat up on my Patriots last night. Thanks a lot, man, for the $10 super chat. Shout out to Dirty Harry. You know, I don't go into too much on where Shiba could or couldn't go. I really don't. I don't like to do too much of a deep dive on Shiba Uno. I guess you're gonna let's take a look. Let's take a look. Shiba Inu, and we talked about this coin on April 18th. I can honestly say I probably was the first or one of the first channels to ever bring it up, and my Patreons got the call on 18th. I actually have the proof. I kept my old trading room for the day that people told me, BS, you did nothing of the nature. And I'll say, okay. So I typed in SHIB right here. And this is all timestamped. You can't really SHIB, right? Of course, it doesn't show up now. Shiba. And so there we are. And if you scroll up, look, April 18th, I'm giving Shiba. When it had just come out, no one even really knew what the thing was. I put $300 in. It would have been $70,000. I sold it 4K. How dare I? What a sad day. Shiba Inu, man. The saddest day of my life. Shiba Inu. As Bitcoin pumps to $62,000, doing very, very nice. And again, we can watch this pennant here. And this is how you track Bitcoin. 7 minute is a perfect time frame. When things are pumping hard, 7 minute is a beautiful time frame to kind of just have this window up and watch and track BTC. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Appreciate 124 people watching. 83 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so moving forward with BTC. I see Bitcoin pumping up to here. About 64,000. And then we'll go from there. That's like my next small temporary target on the 7 minute. And I'll be tracking it with the Patreons throughout the day. 1 hour is in our favor. Remember that. 4 hours also in our favor, double bottoming. When the 4 hour and the 1 hour are low, look for a giant pump to the upside. You don't have to believe me. You can backtest all these theories. Another thing that was cool. Bitcoin did a inverted head and shoulder and pump to the upside. There's an inverted head and shoulder there. Bitcoin, boom, boom, boom. How do you find where you're going to go? You take the move. You draw a neckline to kind of make yourself a little more, keep yourself honest. You draw a nice neckline here. Then you take the neckline to the head. That's going to be called the measured move, okay? Then you swing that to the shoulder and up to the right there. And you can see that's clearly right where we wick to. Got a little bit of above it, and then we would dump. The measured move. And then what I've been finding out a lot of times is the parallel kind of neckline tends to be where we would also retrace to. And I've seen this like 90% of the time. After the pump of the inverted head and shoulder, we tend to retrace to the neckline of the inverted head and shoulder. I see it many times. I talked about it on a live stream, I remember, like 6 or 7 weeks ago. Kind of started that. 62,170, and this thing's starting to pump to the upside. Absolutely beautiful. I like what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. Okay? Getting busy here at 62,000. People want their Bitcoin. There's a supply shock for Bitcoin. The miners aren't selling anymore. There's less Bitcoin on the exchanges. Look, now it's getting more obvious. This is what's fun. Watch this. The market makers try to be sly to get us in and out. They try to do what they need to do. And when there was enough liquidity, they could do that. They could hide out. When the miners sucked the liquidity out and decided, oh, no more liquidity, what do you think happened? Hold on 1 second. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Hope you're having a good day. No. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button and please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. I have some deep insight to share with you. A lot of people want to talk about coins, price projections, ups and downs. I have some deep insight to share with you just about what's happening with Bitcoin on the markets with the market makers. Listen to this. I have a theory. And I believe the theory is playing out here in the charts, and I'm going to talk about it. And what I say is the market makers like to try to grab as much liquidity as they can. What does that mean? It means if they were sand on the beach, they try to put their hand and grab as much sand as they can. They want to get it. But if you're holding sand, they need to get it from you. What happens to a scarce asset like Bitcoin that only gets mined so much? It's not like it's all the time like the US dollar that can get printed every single 5 seconds. It's something that only gets mined with hard work of a computer and a lot of computing power to get through the difficulty level of the transaction that they're, the higher the difficulty level and the hash rate for Bitcoin, the harder it is for the computers to get through that. That's the value Bitcoin really holds. There's a lot of electricity for those computers. Bam. Now, again, very sustainable. They try to say it's not, it is. That's not the point of the story. What I want to talk about is this. Market makers are here trying to get your liquidity. They actually need a lot of the retail because why? Well, they're greedy. And every year there's another millionaire trying to get in. And think about it. There's a bunch of millionaires, billionaires sitting on the exchange. They want 100 Bitcoin today, 50 Bitcoin today. They can only get 31, 36. They wanted 50. They're going to shake out those 16 more Bitcoin. They're going to find it. And what they do is like they did here. They drop the price down. Now, what happens is the miners had liquidity out there. And they did this, but it wasn't as obvious. Thank you for the subscriber during this. And it wasn't as obvious. The point of the story that I'm breaking down here, is this. That now they don't have the liquidity. The miners aren't selling onto the exchange. So it's going to be more obvious for us to watch them wiggle. Now they're kind of wiggling. They're the one that are pressurized than we are. We're just the retail, happy enough to get what we can doing our thing. They have tons of money and they're greedy and they don't get what they want. So they're like little babies trying to, and so they're like, oh, we have to bring it down and bring it up. And so now it's going to be even easier to spot their moves. And that's what I'm trying to say. Why? Because they're not going to be able to hide inside of the liquidity that the miners were providing. The exchange is going to be more scarce. They're going to have to look for more money. So they're going to have to do weirder things to retail to try to get the money. And then it's going to be more obvious to me and my whole trading group. So it looks to me like market makers could be losing their edge a little bit based on if the miners keep extrapolating coins out of the market. And I think it's a really interesting concept to think about, and I'd like to think what you guys think about that. In the comment section below, tell me what you think about it. Do you think this is a good concept? Do you think I'm out of my mind? Do you think you also agree with this? I came up with this today just thinking about it, cross-referencing the movement of liquidity and the idea of how I see their behavior on the charts and how I can kind of juxtapose their behavior on the charts with how much liquidity is there and the new news that miners are extrapolating liquidity. I think this is a really interesting concept. If this is something that you like, I am live every day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Sunday night at 8 p.m. for Bitcoin's weekly candle close to get you ready for the week ahead. Excuse me there. Now, I also have a Patreon for $99 a month where I give you so much more information. I have 5 Telegram rooms that are locked and loaded, a TA learning library, my exclusive charts that I'm posting every single day, and things that I'm looking at, insight, news, and more pro tips and strategies, things that I'm just thinking about, blow your mind. Also, on top of that, I also do tutoring, one-on-one and group. I have a beginner's course coming out this Tuesday from 3 to 5 New York City time if you'd like to get in. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, I just had to bang out that real quick because I think that's interesting. And I was like, you know what? If I don't capture that in time, I'll forget it. We will all forget it. And I think it was a good thing to think. It's just a concept that I wanted to hold true to myself there. So, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste everybody's time. 143 people watching. Okay, we're going to retire soon. Good morning, lifers. Hey, QQ. Crypto wasn't started for them. It was meant for the people. Hey, lifer. What would you say to the low volume and prices rising trap? Low volume with rising price? Just got a ledger, so I moved my coins off. I feel this way now. Then I definitely agree the miners are way ahead of me doing the same. There you go. Shout out to Kevin Tam up in the spot. Beautifully said, Wes. Shout out to Wes. Crypto wasn't started for them. It was started for us. Shout out to Wesley Howes, my dude up in the spot. Appreciate you, Wesley. So Bitcoin, nice green candle. Another beautiful, beautiful idea here for Bitcoin. And I am rolling in it again. We're gonna track it on the 7-minute. And there's really nothing else to say for Bitcoin. Looks like a good pump to the upside here. We'll watch it closely though. And we'll keep that on the back burner. And we'll get into the rest of the markets, shall we? Let's take a look at the show. And let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Okay. Now look, we suggested Bitcoin dominance is in a rising wedge. They pumped this out, came back in, pumped this down, came back in. Also, look at this too. When you really take a look at it. And it's amazing how many times have you seen me draw an inverted head and shoulder, and how many times it's like it plays out 90% of the time. The TA says 68, but I mean, I see an inverted head and shoulder dump. Like, I think I've seen like 4 or 5 of them dump to the downside in my life. Like, it's like rare. It's very strange. So, moving forward with this thought. Even when I take away this, so there's a bigger pattern. There's even a smaller pattern here. This is an ascending triangle here, kind of hanging out. It's kind of like a smaller version of the bigger version. So, and that's a rising wedge. And when I'm telling you right now, when Bitcoin dominance gets ready for a massive move, this was just the other week. It was literally, you guys are going to get deja vu because it was like just last week. And I replayed it the next day on the channel, and we got tons of Patreons the next morning because everyone was like, dang. And it's going to happen again today. It's highly likely now. We're low on the 1 hour. We're low. Okay, only good thing is dominance is that, but we're low on the 1 hour. Bitcoin dominance wants to pump today. Not a good sign for the alts. We're going to get a blast to the upside. Bitcoin wants to pump. So all eyes on Bitcoin for the day on a Monday morning, about to do damage. So now let's look at the rest of the world. Let's look at the Dow Jones. See what's happening. So the Dow is down 77 points, but I told us all not to worry. Why? Look at the Dow does the same thing as everything else. Look at this, guys. Who's going to get chills right now? I told you I can trade any market. Look at inverted head and shoulders on the Dow Jones Industrial. I would have told any investor that they could have longed the Dow based on this. There's a 68% chance that they were going to make money. The Dow did pump. It did open up a little bit, but it's down 74% now at 35,200. Not to worry. It didn't leave the channel that I talked about. I said if the Dow was a coin, I would play it just like this. Look, and I already had it mapped out. Why do I like this? Because I looked at the 3-day chart for the Dow, and it's down here ready to pump, just like some altcoins and some other movements. So the Dow on the 3-day wants to do some beautiful things. The Dow on the 2-week, which is like a really big time frame you really want to focus on, is about to blast to the upside. So anyone that's telling me we're about to have a default and all that, to me it doesn't make sense. And again, you say, oh no, but well, look at the last time we had our major dump. It's interesting, right? Remember when I say show me the charts and I'll show you the news? So the pandemic dump, right? When we just did a massive dump there. Okay, let's take a look here. In the massive dump in July there, and this is the massive dump in March of 2020 right here. Was it strange that the weekly was extremely high? So before the dump, you would have said, hey, I don't know if I should be in the trade anymore. And then we had a pandemic dump. The chart was high. You don't buy when the chart was high. It's just interesting to me. When I go back in history, show me the charts and it'll show you the news. Uncannily, somehow, humans are psychic, I believe. And because we're psychic, we are sending out vibrations. The charts are picking up the vibrations. So the charts are psychic. That's how I pick up on it. I know people, some might get the chills. Some people think I'm nuts when I say things like that. But I'm so open-minded and metaphysical and kind of in my own zone. And I believe I'm a multi-dimensional being just kind of on this earth living through a physical experience. And I really believe that. And when I think of that, it's able to me. I can interpret so many different things in the chart, and it doesn't pinpoint me. I'm not stuck in one reality, and I can see so many different things. And so the Dow, we just went over the Dow looking very healthy for the next, and that's good for Bitcoin. We need the Dow to be healthy. It suggests that the Dow could break on out of this, and anything is possible, right? Black Swan event, all right? But this is what I'm seeing here, okay? Beautiful, said Wes. I think the Super Chats need to mess up his special sections. That would be funny. Unpaid mechanic. Hardest working man on the crypto tube. Shout out to Brian Shrimp. You're the dude, man. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Ronnie Robinson, thank you for the 199 super chat. Thoughts on SHIB going at 1 or 2 cents? I don't know. We'll definitely look at SHIB real quick, though. Took a nice little pump. Let's see if it's retesting. What is it? What does she want to do now? And so it looked like SHIB could have pumped, but I put it in this channel here. It's oversold on the 1 hour now, getting ready to rock and roll. Walk and roll. SHIB, man, about to do some damage. And we're going to come out with the damage cheese, the famous damage cheese. Hardest working man on crypto YouTube. You're the man. Hit the like button, people. Rodney Robinson for the 199 super chat. So in case you haven't noticed, and look, I can just do this. Look, I can look at this without even, look at that. You don't even need to draw the lines, for crying out loud. Shibi Uni. Look at that's the big range it's in. It's in between these big ranges. And I got so many coins on the radar that I'm looking at this week. And right now, I'm going to type in the 6 coins to my patrons that I'm hot on. I'm not going to let the live stream know, but I'm going to type it into the patrons right now. I'm going to type it in. You're going to hear my keyboard typing in. If you'd like to know, you might want to jump into the Patreon. I'm going to type 6 coins right now that I'm looking at closely on the week that are hot to trot. Some might be obvious to others, some might not be. A lot of people are coming into the stream or into the Patreon and they're new as well. But I got a cool little list of some hot little numbers that I've been watching for a while that are getting into that spot. And I just sent the 6 coins to the patrons. And they got an amazing 6 coin list. You can only imagine what it is, because you see the gems that we pop out with here every single day on the channel. So shout out to the patrons. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. The support is undying, unbelievable, unbelievable. So Shibu looks beautiful, and it could even be forming like a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder there too. Oversold on the 1 hour. Needs to come down on the 4 hour. Let's see. So, you could even open it up. We might pump up a little more. We'll see. I'd like to see it get out of the pattern, and then when the 4 hour breaks down, that'll be the retest. So let's see what the 1 hour can do here. And now I want to go to a smaller time frame to see what's happening on just the right here. Okay, remember this. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. I got to put that out there. If I put it upside down, I would play that as an inverted head and shoulder, would I not? And so whenever I see things like that, I flip them upside down. Inverting my chart helps me really see things for what they are and not fight the feeling. So now I can't fight the feeling. And so now that possibly could dump to the downside. And let's take a look at the measured move. You could say that's about the neckline. Could dump us down one more time. Just something to think about. That's the TA. Will it play out? You never know. Nothing is guaranteed. 68% chance that does happen, though. We had something similar here that kind of did it. Suckers on the try and they hit the whole scene. like my coffee with and cream. Coffee and cream. Bam. I grew up on that. There's definitely going to be caught. Like, man. 151 people watching on the live. Thank you for coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, so now. 16%. 100% gains for SHIB. Looking pretty sweet to me. I believe it will take a couple of weeks at the very most. And again, not financial advice. This is something that I think is highly likely. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. I've seen that play out many, many times. That's actually a catalyst that I talk about. Falling volume with falling price also tells me that there's going to be a bit of a reversal. And we have the falling volume with the falling price. Same thing's happening. I like what we're seeing here for SHIB. SHIB Uno, man. And you got to stay strong. Remember, I got in at like 2668 just the other day. Just keep grabbing a little bit here and there. Just keep grabbing some SHIB. Whenever the days are red, I add a little bit more SHIB to the bag. And I don't have a huge bag of SHIB, but it's okay, you know. I believe it's going to do some damage, and I want to be there when it does a huge green candle and be like, yeah, I just want to be part of that run. It's going to be fun. So there you have it. SHIB. Okay. Let's take a look at something I really need to look at is NAKA. Nakamoto Games. All right. On KuCoin. Let's see what's happening with NAKA. Oh, some super chats coming on in. SAITAMA Inu. Of course, they were going to come out with SAITAMA Inu. Only a matter of time. So you could do this too. See that? And that's just what we see here. Now it's getting oversold on the 1 hour. That's getting close to the sweet spot. You got to be able to learn how to get in when the red. You got to learn how to buy into the red. And again, this is high risk because this could dump all the way to zero. It's a brand new coin. They could get something could happen. They could get anything could happen. High risk, high reward for sure. Like at any moment, always have a stop loss. You can only risk what you're willing to lose. And again, not financial advice here at all. Nothing I say and do here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. This is my life. I'm very interested in cryptocurrency, and I'm very interested in drawing these shapes, and I like to see how these shapes fit on things that I research, and that's just really what it comes down to. It's a bit of an art too as well. Okay. Some might say we're also in this channel here. Kind of a broadening wedge. Could we pump back to the upside? Bit of a falling wedge and pump up. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? So NAKA, getting close to that oversold region. 15-minute, very, very cooked. Now we need the divergence. Remember, we talk about the divergence. And we need swing down to swing down, which we have here. And swing up to swing up, which we have here. We also had it very sharp right there, and we're pretty close to this bottom. Bit of a double bottom forming. Look at this. When we break down the idea. So, just something to think about. Nothing is guaranteed at all. And high risk, high reward for NAKA. And we've been kind of going after it closely, but NAKA's on my radar. It's almost like the one that might get away, right? Shout out to Crypto Kid, man. Up in the spot. Hold up. We got some super chats coming on in. Let me get NAKA out the way, and I'm going to dive into these super chats. We're also going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance a little bit in the dollar index. I want to show you guys what is going on with the dollar index today. Shout out to NAKA, NAKA, USDT, Nakamoto Games. Nakamoto Games. Let's take a look at these super chats coming on in. Appreciate them. I see a big one. Okay, so Dirty Harry, thank you for the $10. $1.99 from my man Rodney. $1.99 from Brian Shrimp. And we got $1.99 from Rodney, who started the chain and then came through again. You're the man, Rodney. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. Okay. Crypto Kid. Unbelievable. Chad Smith. Could you do a deep dive on Dogalon? We'll take a look at Dogalon. They're doing pretty good. Love your streams, mate. Any chance if you could take a look at SAITAMA Ino? Cheers. Namas Badari. Anytime, Namas. Anything for you, my friend. Thank you for coming on in and supporting me. I mean, you're sending a super chat. Like, there's 100 people here. Only like 10 people sent a super chat. 167 people and what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're separated from the herd. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't care if it's 1 penny, 1.99. It does not matter. Ping doing damage too. Let's talk about Ping real quick before I forget. I do like Ping. I really do like Ping. And Ori looks like it may be kind of getting up there. A little bit of a pump happening there. Oh, so look at Ping. I mean, shoulder, head, and shoulder possibly an idea here, but it's all, I like the TA on it right now. Show you what I see happening here. You know, rising wedge, kind of a cupish of a handle-ish. I like to cup these round bottoms here. See, you put a cup on that. That's a rounded bottom. We cup them up. And so, what? What? Did I say something? I'm talking TA. Okay, anyway. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. I know what you just did there. And I like it. The music stopped too. That was crazy. Oh my God, the music. Give me the music. I like lo-fi chill rap. What is that? Lo-fi rap with a baby beat, some baby trap. Okay, so look. I actually like these. That's kind of funny. Now we got to go back to my mix, right? $44 million market cap, $4 billion supply for Ping. And we looked at the website. We've talked about this thing. We like it a lot. I brought it up. Sonar, man. This thing is hot. The next generation tracking crypto dashboard. Unbelievable. I think Ping's going to be super hot. I want to use Ping right now. I'm putting Ping back. You know what's funny? Thank you for putting Ping out there again, man. Because, you know, I find things that are amazing and I forget them and I'm like, damn, where was that amazing thing that I know is going to be hot? So, Ping, man, Ping. Let's take a look at Ping on the, I'm going to put it on the, on my little, I sound like an old man. I sound like I shouldn't say it. You know who am I? I forgot what I was, Pennsylvania, Delaware, I don't know, Ohio, some state I was in one day. I don't know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It's unfair what they're doing to that dude. Let him go hang out in Palm Beach, Florida and relax, man. I feel bad some days. I'm like, damn, man, that's tough. Like, Ping, dude, looks hot. And let's take a look at Ping on the market cap and all that fun stuff. $44 million market cap. I mean, we find some gems here. That is tiny in the game. We found a $3 million market cap and something that looks pretty viable. Let me turn that music down. It's pumping a little too loud, is it not? Losing my ears like, woo. My man, can you please show some ideas on Flame? Interesting. I am flattered. You want to see what I have to say? Okay, tell me why. All right, why do you want to see what I have to say? I've never done this. Hold on. We got to get into all these super chats. I love Ping, though. I just want to say I love Ping. Dogalon. I want to take a look at Dogelon, which is got, yeah. Wait, hold on. We got this amazing $20 super chat from Crypto Kid. Shout out to you, Sam. Just had the best tutoring session. If you haven't booked your session, it's the best $200 you've ever spent. This man just over-delivers every time. Thank you. Crypto Kid, man. Hold up. These people pay $200 an hour for a session, okay? And then they super chat another $20. Where have you seen someone who pays for a product, then goes back in the store and hands the owner another $20 bill, says, I like your product so much, I want to pay you more money? Where do you see that? That is a happy customer. That is a well-oiled business. People are very, 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 very satisfied with the product. So sign up and jump on in, get tutoring, jump into the Patreon. Hardest working man in show business. We got it locked and loaded. We know how to run this. I know how to run these coins. We do what we have to do, and nobody's perfect. We have the best, I think, one of the best systems possible to capture as many gains as we can as a group, and we stay positive no matter what. There was bearish red days. There was horrible days. We got through every one of them. We were buying Phantom at 18 cents. I kept saying these red days are the days we turn our lives into amazing moments. I kept saying millionaires are made in bull runs. Billionaires are made in bear markets. Thank God. So far, it could still be a bear market. I'd like to see us break this all-time high and all, and anything could happen. We could see some 20% pullbacks, 10% pullbacks. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 58K, 55K. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 10K. I'm telling you right now, I am prepared for all things that could happen in cryptocurrency, and you should be too. So I love the fact that I come out here and say we could see 10K. I'm not a moon boy. I'm not a bear boy. I take this I'm not a bear boy, but Bear Boys. That's going to be, we should show Bear Boys. That's going to be another funny shirt. Bear Boys. And we're coming out with an NFT, John McAfee, in honor of John McAfee. He texted that he had sex with a whale. He said, and there was this joke that John had sex with a whale. And he's so crazy that some people assume maybe there was a whale on the beach. He was drunk one day. He laid on top of it. And there's actually a possibility that he may have had sex with a whale. We don't know. And RIP to John. I don't want to, my whole thing is this. I would like to make an NFT collection called the McAfee Sex Whales and the McAfee Sex Whale Kids. And they're going to be all the little kids he had when he had sex with this whale. They kind of resemble McAfee in a way, but they're whales and they have a little smile. And everyone likes whales too in this game. And it's going to be the new NFT collection. So I need some people to help me design it, put it together. I need a team. Whoever wants to be on the McAfee Sex Whale team, let me know. We're going to come out with, we'll probably drop on Solana. I'm not sure we're going to drop. I think I'm going to choose Solana. I might even choose BSC and keep it real on the Binance Smart Chain. But you all let me know. I need a developer. We need it all. And I'm going to make this dream real. So reach out, DM me, please, Crypto Lifer, or someone you know. I'm starting it today. This is how it begins. The John McAfee Sex Whale Kids, man. I don't know exactly how we'll name it, but it's going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be awesome. And there it is, man. So the Whale Kids, the McAfee Whale Kids, because in honor of John. All right. So shout out to Crypto Kid for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. And we had a really good session. The session was as good for me as it was for you. You guys got me to practice what I preach. Thank you very much. So Ping could be hot right now. Ping could be very hot. All right. Aped into GEIST Finance. Lock $200 worth of GEIST token. Give me some hopium. Please, we'll take a look at GEIST Finance for my dude. You know what? You jumped in on something that was pumping Phantom pretty hard, so I think it's going to be a pretty good project. My man, can you please show some ideas on Flame? We'll take a look at Flame. And Dogalon and Satino Inu. So, let's see. Dojalon. Elon's first doggy pool. Dojalon Moon. See, I don't know which one it is. See, the problem is I don't know which coin it is. Right? Nakamoto Games. I don't know which coin it is. I'm not giving up on it. I just want to see total and total too. So here is the entire market cap of all of the cryptocurrencies in the markets. Right? I said we are very close to price discovery on total market cap. And now you can see, we're flagging as we're low on the 1 hour. I think we're going to breach the all-time high. I shouldn't say. The chart conveys there's a high probability. See, instead of using the word think, the chart conveys there's a high probability we break the all-time high in market cap today. Okay? And we get higher than we've ever been in market cap. See, if we clear this line here, we will break the all-time high in market cap, which it said we did already, which I didn't see anybody bugging out. But it says we've already broken the all-time high in market cap on this chart on TradingView. So very, very interesting. We are extremely close. Now, when the 1 hour tells you the little 1 hour, which just, gives you these little moves, when that tells you could break the all-time high, you got to get a little giddy. And so I see an influx of money coming into Bitcoin. Maybe some bad news for the dollar, something happening later on today, Fed or whatever, and some more money pouring into Bitcoin heavy. That's what the Bitcoin dominance suggests. That's what total suggests. And so you can see the whole market gives you kind of an indication. Now, if this is high on the daily, which is USDT dominance, and wants to dump on you, what does that also tell you? That people want to dump into Bitcoin, into cryptocurrency. So this also looks like it may be kind of dropping on us a little bit. This is very, very interesting. So US Tether dominance tells you a story, okay? As well as Bitcoin dominance telling you a story. Both high on the daily, so that's a good sign. But I think the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So we got this 1 hour pump. for Bitcoin. Can we get to the all-time high before a little more of a pullback? And we shall see. Bitcoin is looking nice, though, on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. So suggest it pumps up a little more, takes more liquidity out of the markets, and then tonight gives it back to the altcoins, and the altcoins have a little bit of a rally. So I like what we're seeing here. Looks like there's a lot more of a tug of war here. Bitcoin takes and gives back to the alts, takes and gives back to the alts. It's not continuously burying the alts. It keeps giving them a little bit more. Patreon gone to the moon, man. Yeah, it really has, man. Shout out to everyone here, man. Patreon exploded. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for all my awesome people in the Patreon. It's the ELON coin. Let's take a look at ELON. Thank you so much, Chad. I appreciate you for doing that. DOGE ELON on KuCoin. Okay, so wow, this was easy to trade. Sad that dang, one of my analysts, someone didn't slap me silly and say, hey, just put a freaking, because all you had to do was this. This is exactly how I trade. Look at that. No indicators needed. You could have traded just price action on this thing. What if you just traded just price action and you got in at the bottom of the pennant? Interesting. It was also a bit of a cup and handle, even though most people wouldn't have seen it or called it that. And it doesn't matter what most people see. And that's another thing. Your unique style, your unique look is going to give you your edge. I would see a cup and handle and play it. Would everyone else? I don't know. But that would have given me a beautiful call right there, and then we'd be riding this all the way to the upside, would we not? So, and a very similar thing happened here with a bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder inside there. These are valid. I've seen this play out as a head and shoulder, even though it doesn't look like one, and it's not what a normal group would tell you it is. But there's an inverted head and shoulder there that broke to the upside eventually. So you keep building a story for yourself. Okay? I'll blow your mind again. Here's a bit of a cup and handle, is it not? And so you want to be able to see everything, not just one thing, and be able to really break it down for yourself in a way where you can't be pushed away from your own idea. And then you want to take that measured move, which is the length of the pole to that previous trend line. And you want to swing it to the top trend line. Other people, I see YouTubers and other people, they do that. I don't know. They can do whatever they want. I don't do what they do. I backtested my own stuff and do what I do. I learned from a few people, and then when I ventured into the charts, I created my own whole style, my own whole way of doing it, right? Because I'm not comfortable doing it the way other people are doing it. It just doesn't work for me, right? So then I'm going to look at this in the 7-minute, and look how I keep building, and look how this looks just like the things we just showed you. This is a complete replica of what I just showed you, but it's on a smaller time frame. This is the 7-minute breaking out. So ELON looks like it's getting legs right now as we speak. The 1 hour actually has some movement too. So look, and there's a cup and handle here. And now we can take the measured move of this and build a story. And that's how I just broke down TA really the way it's supposed to be broken down in a nutshell. I hope you were taking notes. Recording that might have been a good look for somebody. You might want to go back and watch this and record it. DVR the shite out of that one, because that right there, what we just showed you, is really how you get paid and how you make it happen. And honestly, the TA will set you free. And so I see this booming to the upside and giving you about 39%. This is a little scalp here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Let me get through these super chats good and steady. So we've gone through Bitcoin dominance total. We didn't get through total 2. We'll throw that in there in a second. That is all of the altcoins. Again, we gave a six coin list to the Patreons. A certain group of coins that I think are looking pretty nice. So something you might want to jump on in the Patreon. Just those 6 coins alone would probably pay for the Patreon. But not financial advice, just, probability-wise, based on the analysis that we do. But you never know. You never know. Nothing's guaranteed. You put in your effort, you get back whatever you put in. All I can show you is a life less traveled. And if you want to jump in on with that life less traveled with me, then you can do that. Most people don't go this way we're going. Most people saw crypto and went the other way. I went to crypto. As I went to crypto, I lost more and more friends. People looked at me. I became a loner. Soon I was alone, and it was me and my YouTube channel, until the lifers surrounded me, and now I have a family, and I feel together, and I feel complete. And I know each and every one of you knows the exact story that I'm saying, and I know each and every one of you felt the same way I feel, and I know each and every one of you has been through exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why crypto has brought us together in such a way that nobody could ever even understand. So my lifers, they'll never fully get us. They'll never fully get it. They'll never fully even encompass what it is to be a lifer. They'll never know what it's like to buy into that bear market, have your heart ripped out, stomped out on you, and continue to buy Bitcoin and come out on the top of that citadel, rising with a torch, higher, above the mountaintop. And you win, baby. You win! There's nothing like it. Stick with me. We will make it through any single thing they throw at us, because our armor is our strength, and our strength is our inner core, and nothing can be taken from us, for we know who we are. We are the Crypto Lifers, ready to rock every single day. All right. Sorry on my tangents, but, you know, to me it's that real and it's that serious, and I will not stop until every man knows how to trade crypto and knows how to get himself out of the banking system, because it is a vicious, parasitic system that lives upon us and sucks our wealth from beneath us every single day. And I'll tell you what, I will not sit and watch my family, friends, and fellow mankind be eaten alive by a financial parasite when I could easily get rid of that for them. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. And I'm sorry to get, serious, but it's serious. Okay, hallelujah. You holding fiat, you holding the bag. Passionate, sound like Braveheart. I was going to say I am the Bitcoin Braveheart. Super chat, Saitama, Flame, Geist, PBX, MATIC, Atom, Tron, Doge. Love for Algeron. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Thank you for that. What I'm going to do is I'll paste that in I'm going to put the super chats in there too, just so we'll see, because people might actually use those to their advantage. So I threw those to everyone, and then I can take a look at them. Let's take a look at Saitama. And we got time. It's 11:30. This is fun, y'all. This is where we sit when we have a big old batch of super chats to go over. I'm happy. You're happy. We're ready to rock. The day's moving forward. We got a $25 super chat here. Hold up. $15. My man, can you please show some ideas on Flame? Well, we will. We'll take a look at Flame. My good friend has added it to my list. Thank you so much. Aped into Geist Finance. We'll take a look at Geist for you as well. I hope you're still here chilling. Super chat, Doge Launch, Saitama, Flame, and Geist. Yo, you're the man for doing that for me. Thank you very much. Zero Allegiance. My man, looking crispy today. It's been a bit, but could you look at PBXUSD when you have a chance? Thank you. Crypto is life. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for so much. And the $10 super chat. Think you can check out Adam and possibly Tron. Just so everybody knows, Sam has been the most accurate with his TAs. I watch many channels. Crypto Lifer is the best, hands down. Smash the like button. Shout out to Greg, a.k.a. the Hulk Smash. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Hey, he's telling you how it is, what it is. It is what it is. I am just out here. I don't watch the other channels, so I don't know. What they say about me is none of my business. Right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So ELON, Doge ELON looks like it could get up there to the upside as well. And now the Dow pumping, getting back up, only down 9 points. It's about to turn green for the Dow, I'm telling you. The Dow looking pretty nice. 1 hour, 1 hour's coming down, sideways for the Dow. But I'm not worried is what I'm trying to say. I'm not worried about the Dow. Look at this cup and handle for band that played out. Talked about band here at 790. It would boom all the way to 916. And then it would double bottom here for band at 824. Highly likely band is just going to continue to the upside. Look at band on a giant cup and handle here. And here I'm suggesting band break on out. And so here, if band can hold this level, it can pop to 9. And I've been talking about that holding it down. So there you go. There's our idea for band protocol. 123% gains back closer to that high where it used to be at 18. It's funny. If you had watched my channel a long time ago, I was looking at some of the calls that I put out recently. Or, in 2 years ago, had you been watching my channel just 2 years ago, had you been watching my channel, I was talking about band protocol at 35 cents. 35 cents. Crypto Lifer, you have to look into this. My boy with Bitcoin said he put 900 into stock Mara. He's up 60% doing an option trade. He says it's a mining company for Bitcoin. Definitely looking into. He's heavy Bitcoin hitters. He calls them turn him into this. Does anyone know about it? That's cool, but I think we could make way more money on a KuCoin coin, though. Lifer, I have a question. I've been looking at the patterns in the BTC. When you refer to the first bull run, to what I did, do you mean February 17th or earlier? Yeah, I was just talking about this first leg that we just had, not the last one in 2017. Shout out to all my peoples on the live. Thank you for coming in. And so I like band here, long-term idea here for band protocol. And it was just there, so why not throw it on out for you? And again, I believe you could pass away tomorrow. Anything could happen. So you might as well give people what you can give them today. You're as powerful as what you give away. Repeat that. You're as powerful as what you give away. Repeat that again. You're as powerful, and I like to even add one more word to that. You're only as powerful as what you give away. You're only as powerful as what you give away. You're only as powerful as what you give away. So make sure you at least give something every single day of your life to something, somewhere, someone, somehow, if you can, right? If you have the ability to give, then why not? So I have 1 inch, highly likely to do some serious damage here, right? A little bit of a move there, 58% for 1 inch. And this is just kind of what you do, right? For an inverted head and shoulder. The daily still has some room. The 1 hour wants to do some damage. So 1 inch. I would just play this on the 1 hour chart. Nothing big. See if I can get to the target and move on. So just something to look at for 1 inch here. Very oversold on the 1 hour time frame, right? I do personally hold some 1 inch. I may actually reallocate at one point. You never know. 1 inch. It was a great decentralized exchange till they banned, So there you go. But 1 inch looking pretty nice at 338. We were talking about 1 inch at 140. We rode it all the way up to about $5-6. 1 inch. Okay, 234 people watching on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. We're going to get through these super chats, I promise. Let me get into the chat. The chat might be crack-a-lackin'. Let's see what's going on with the chat. And all I have to do is go right here to find my super chats. I love that idea. I'm going to do this more. V-Chain looking crispy. Yeah, baby. Proton is a winner. I feel like I could do what Phantom did, but much more gains. Because it's a lot newer. Yeah, dude. XPR just... We put it out there... We gave you basically the 10x on this puppy already. We talked about it at 0.004. And see, we have it here filling out, and it looks like it's only a matter of time before it gets pretty busy. XPR, Proton. So keep this on your radar. It's on my radar there for 82% possible gains. I like what I'm seeing here. Might come down a little bit. That 4 hour is poised. Poised for guns. It's poised for guns. Another thing that we see and that we talk about here on my channel all the time. Swing up to swing up, even if it gets to there. We take this swing to swing. Hopefully it'll come down a little more. If it gets anywhere near there, it comes even down a little lower. We want the price to drop somewhere to there. And we will have what's called hidden bullish divergence confirmed. And then this thing will rock. We also have falling volume with falling price, which represents a reversal in price action. And so this is something that I'm talking about here. So we're waiting on hidden bullish divergence to occur. So hidden bullish divergence possibly coming. Okay. So you want to be preemptive. Everything you do in trading, you got to be ahead of it. You can't be the guy that reacts to it. The trades have to be reacting to your plans. You have to put a lot of effort and time into all your trades and ideas. You just got to. You got to just jump on in and say, you know what? I'm going to put in all my effort into this. I'm not going to play games. Akita, Beyonce Grigger, Akita. Akita was big back in the day. That's an oldie but goodie. Shout out to 229 people. Can we get the likes up to 200 likes? That's just the lifer way. If we can get the likes up to the watchers, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm going to put a new desk together today, hopefully. For my back and everything, it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. He also interviewed John McAfee. I did, man. Bro, I didn't know you interviewed Charles Hockinson. I said I did, man. I believe he did. Are you talking long or short term for ban? Probably I'd say a month or two. I don't know exactly, though. No one knows exactly the time frames we're talking about. Let's take a look at SAITAMA and Flame and GEIST. GEIST Finance, I think I'm going to have to find that. I think I'm going to have to find those on, I'll go to Coin Trader Pro. Really, it's got everything you need. It's a free site too. Not the best, when it comes to real-time data, unless maybe you pay for it or something, but it does what it does. It is what it is, and it works when you need it to work. Let's take a look at it. We're going to take a look at SAITAMA Inu. Okay. And we knew about this coin. When it first came out, we did talk about this coin. I do remember that. SAITAMA Inu. And look, they got it. I'm telling you, they got it all here. They got it all here. SAITAMA Inu. Okay. So we were talking about this coin way back in the day. That's a wick, though. Look at the wick. That's a crazy wick. Says it can get back to that high now whenever you get a wick like that. That's insane, though. Yeah, we must have talked about this coin a month or two ago. It felt like August 19th. Yeah, I remember first looking into this coin. I was like, another one of them. I was like, no more. I don't want to hear about it. This is when the market was still kind of iffy and we weren't sure. So you definitely would have learned from this coin if you'd come to the channel. So I'm not going to take any credit, obviously, but I am saying this is a good place to learn about coins that go up 2,681% gains. So now you got to look this on a smaller time frame. It's cooked on the daily. It's got to come on down. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole until it cools off. Look for it to come down to this level here. The inverted head and shoulder, back to the neckline, and then begin its move back up. I'll give a look at it on the 1 hour, though. SAITAMA Inu. It could be forming a bit of a bull pennant here, too. All eyes on SAITAMA. You might get some love out of that. There's a chance. But these are meme coins. Remember that. These are meme coins. Completely different idea. Completely different risk tolerance. I think you should know a little bit more of what you're doing when it comes to meme coins. Not easy. I don't know why this thing got stuck like that. Anyway, SAITAMA Inu, man, trade at your own risk is by all means too, not financial advice. Nothing I say and do here is financial advice. These are tiny little coins, but this could pump today. Let me see what it can pump. I couldn't seem to get the long tool working for me for whatever reason. I'll fix that at another time. 51% gains to the measured move. It is a little bit oversold there. Could see some moves here for SAITAMA Inu. Okay. SAITAMA Inu. Okay. Moving forward, we're going to look at GEIST protocol. All right, GEIST Finance. GEIST Finance. See how they got it all here at CoinTrader Pro. Oh, so this thing tanked for when it came out. That's what they do. These pools love to dump. GEIST Finance dumping to the downside. Oof. Just kept moving it. So GEIST Finance is down in the dumps here. Interesting. Very interesting. Could it break on out? It could, but you never know when, right? And it's got to get some support and resistance at one point. It is oversold. At one point, I feel like it's going to have to make a bit of a move. But, come on, GEIST Finance. I mean, show some love there on that TVL. So, GEIST Finance just dumping completely. And there you have it. And again, that's why I trade the TA. The TA really wasn't there for it yet, right? And it probably had a high APR, all that. People jump in, and then that's what happens. These things, they get inflated and they dump. What's up? It's into these degen plays. The DeFi Chads medium. How to snipe new launches like a Chad. Buy listens earlier than 99%. How many times has this happened to you? You discover a new hype project that's listing soon. You set your alarm. You prepare your wallets. After some delays from the team, admit it finally gets posted to your link. You rush to buy it. But the Uniswap Pancake Swap takes forever to load. You never get a chance. Your transaction fails. How do you improve your chance of being one of the first buyers of a new listing? How to swap tokens through Pancake Swap router contract. You'll need a few things ahead of time. BNB in your wallet. Contract address and the token you want to buy. Connect Pancake Swap router contract. Yeah. Connect your wallet, your Web3 wallet. Scroll down to swap ETH for tokens. Now, if you are buying a deflationary token that has tax, use the function 11. Here's what to enter. Swap, extract, ETHER token supporting fee on transfer tokens. Amount of BNB you want to spend, i.e. 2 or 2 BNB. Minimum amount of tokens you want to receive. This is essentially setting your slippage. You're going to enter in 2 addresses. The first one with the wrapped BNB address. The second token address you're buying. So if you're buying cake, you'll enter, boom. This is the wallet address you want the token to send. So this is how you front run. Then you click send your transaction as normal. This should get your transaction in much faster than having to rely on the PancakeSwap or Uniswap, which has a lag. If you want to buy as early as possible, you want to find a token contract deployer wallet on BSC Scan and monitor that address for liquidity add transaction. As soon as you see it pending, fire your buy and get in a few seconds in before everyone else. That's beyond the scope of this guide, but if you play around with BSC Scan enough, you'll be able to easily figure out how to find the liquidity add transaction. That's it, Chads. Now you know how to buy faster than 99% of the apes on BSC. If you like this comment, be sure to subscribe. I mean, this was huge. This was huge. What we just went over and found is the gem. And we find gems every day here on the channel, but you definitely want to take that in. The Patrons, we're going to post that for the Patrons. There's a link. Post it to the Patrons. We're going to post that to the exclusive charts. We'll take care of you every single day. You take care of us, we'll take care of you every single day. Don't you worry. We won't leave you astray. You will have a support system ready to rock no matter what. Okay? Just in the last week alone, just since Friday night, literally, since Friday night, we've been taking win after win down. Absolutely insanity. So it's been an insane time to be a lifer, man. The wins, baby, the wins. Okay. Flame and GEIST. Let's take a look at Flame. So I don't know what to say about GEIST. It's got to get above support before I really take it real seriously. I'm sorry about that. But it could bounce on up and break the all-time high. Anything is possible. Right? It is oversold, you know. The TA says it's time to buy it. Again, not financial advice. The technical analysis says if you were to accumulate it, this is where you would do it. That's what the TA says. But I'm personally not touching it with a 10-foot pole. But that's me. All right? I'm risk adverse. I don't want to do that. Okay? Let's take a look at Flame. I'm excited for it, right? Flame. Flamingo Digital. Okay, Flame. Is Flame Firestarter? Is that what it is? Is that Flame at 93 cents here? Flame Tech. It's on the Polygon network. Is this what you're asking about? I don't know. There's so many coins, guys. You got to help me out a little bit. I think we did go over it already, though. So I know. Excuse me if I am Flame Keeper, Flame Chain. You know, is this Flame? You look at bit down today, brother. You okay? No, I'm happy as a clam. I'm just focused. I'm tired. I mean, I'm a little tired. We got in super late last night. Super late. $86,000 market cap. What is this thing? I mean, you could be finding something at the very beginnings right here. That's crazy, though. I don't even condone any of this. That's insane. I don't know which Flame he's talking about. I need some more clarity there. Let me take a look at the super chats. Let me take a look at the chat section too. Thank you, sir. Alt's looking crispy for major gains. You seem like a guy that had to come from far. Laugh my ass off. I got the visual mechanic. Proton is a winner. I feel like it could do. Yeah, it definitely can. Loom breakout. Flame is Firestarter. Amir Rav. Okay, so it is Firestarter. On the Polygon network. Just not sure how to how do I track Polygon coins? Where do I go to track a Polygon coin? I don't think I can do it here on PooCoin. Maybe I can. It won't know what to do. This is a BSC scan, so it won't know how to react to that. I'll be like, I don't know what that means. What's a good sign Ultra coming back to lifer? I love this group. We got rid of spam quick. Every time, man. Not my pocket, by the way. Polyscan. Yeah, but Polyscan isn't really like... Polyscan's not going to do... Oh, actually, you know what? Dex Tools added Poly. I'm so sorry. Look at me asking you guys questions that you need me to tell you. Look at Versatile 3D Measurement System. Parts 200 medium. Polyscan. XS, dude. This is hot. What is that? That's hot, dude. Measures a bunch of stuff. That's pretty cool. Things you find when you're looking around. Let's go to Dex Tools. Dex Tools they got Polygon going now. I remember this now. Launch that app. Launch that app. Going over SHIB, any little dumps tonight. You never know. Spell just continues to rip, dude. It doesn't stop, man. Wow. And my man Bobby Wifter talked about spells, put it on our radar. Thank you. That looks like a wannabe meta hero. Asan, this is why you tune in to the live. Putting items into the metaverse. I was just about to say, Dex Tools. Flame. There it is. Firestarter. Let's take a look at it, baby. And you might be onto something here, too. A Polygon IDO, right? Flame Firestarter. 250 global people watching. Thank you so much for all the people watching on the live stream. As we do it every single day, we do this. And we get into the brass tacks of things. We got the TA to back it up as well. So there's other corners where they go over coins and all that. But they're really not going to... I don't know how much they're going to give you. This one's slowing us down a little bit. I may have to move on. I'm sorry about that. We'll take a look at PBX now. PBX. Paribus for Tether on KuCoin. Dang, I remember when this thing came out, and then we were talking about it. PBX down, 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 down. Okay, so it moved out. Then we had a pennant. It broke out of that pennant. Okay, I'll just delete my old work and kind of rework what I see here. This thing is in the bowl, right? So it's definitely, we got to cup the bottom up, right? I love cupping bottoms. Got to cup them up. So take a look at this, right? Let's take a look. Hold on. Why is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. And honestly, I'm willing to say this too as well. Adam and Eve double bottom. What is it, Adam? Oh, my favorite track, Morning Child, baby. Coming on into the live. Thank you for coming on it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on into the live. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. It just makes that song, makes me want to do that. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom. Okay. Bit of a double bottom as well. Now let's see it break above these areas. It did. Pumped hard. It's coming for this resistance. It breaks above this. Look for a break above resistance. This thing is gone. PBX. And, you know, it's on our radar now here for an Adam and Eve double bottom here. Let's look at it in a smaller time frame. Can we find some... Yep, there we go. I was just trying to say, can we find a flag, a wedge? What's happening? And there's our flag. It broke out. It made another little flag, broke out of that one. Now it's contesting this line here. Wants to break to the upside. What's up with the 1 hour? 1 hour actually has legs just getting started, so we missed this pump. 3 hours ago, this thing was on fire for a little cup and handle here. See this? Elongated cup and handle, I will call it. See that? An elongated cup and handle. And then a tiny little handle, and boom. This thing does have legs, though. And I just want to see it break above that resistance. Once it breaks above this area, this green line, I mean, there's really nothing much to it till it gets up to there. And then it can fly. It can fly there to there, and wow. And then it only has like 2 or 3 resistance lines till it's gone. I mean, that ain't bad compared to a lot of other things that have way more resistance to get through, like Link and, you know, all these other coins. So, Band Protocol. Okay. So, PBX on the radar. Thank you for putting that out there. Appreciate you guys. And then we see how much does it have out? How much does it have to go? And we've been looking at this on and off for the last few weeks, so I appreciate you. I mean, back to the high there. You're talking a quick 100% gains for PBX. Paribus. PBX looking pretty nice. And it's got to break above what level there, that green line. 0146. Okay, moving forward. All right, let me drink some water. And I may be a little down. You know, I'm a little worried about my dad, man. I hope my dad's doing all right. You know, it's Flame on KuCoin. Fire starter. Okay, cool. This thing is down in the dumps. Look at that thing. It got sold to the dump. Just like we said. I mean, same thing. I saw it on the same. Yeah, it's down the dumps, man. The only thing that could save this is, look at this. I mean, I've seen this happen. A twisted inverted head and shoulder. See that? And it will break to the upside, the length of the neck to the headline, you know. And it is a rising wedge that could break to the upside. It's extremely oversold. Again, high risk. Really just put in what you're willing to lose because it's so high risk, in my opinion. Like this would be something I would put $500 in and I would just be willing to lose it all or see what happens. If it starts to go up and it breaks above limits, then you can start to add, like once it breaks above this, and it starts to show legs, people are talking about, then there's some news, boom, boom. Next thing you know, but there's no reason why I can't just keep continuing down. The stochastics did say, okay, I'm caught. But it could come up a little bit down, come up a little bit down, come up, and then eventually drop again. 94 cents for Flame. But this is extremely high risk. Like, almost like you can't even put a stop loss, really. You know, you put in whatever you're willing to lose. You know. And there could be such there's no way, there's no stop, there's nothing there. Okay. Flame, USDT. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. MATIC and Adam. Let's take a look at MATIC, our baby MATIC. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, let's take a look at MATIC on Binance. All right, and okay. Okay, so MATIC, damn, look, hit my stop loss. That was a beautiful trade. Why would they dump us? And that's that. Usually they do that before they bring us up to some bigger liquidity, but we'll see. We'll see. And that's why you trade as many as you can. You don't have to hit every trade. You just got to win 3 out of 10 trades to be profitable. See that? You don't have to win every single trade. To me, it's back in the pattern and ready to go, though. A bit of an inverted head and shoulder. Kind of mimicking Bitcoin, and I believe once Bitcoin kind of gives us a little more love, MATIC's going to pump. Also, remember, we went over this. MATIC follows Ethereum exactly. They are twins of each other. I figured this out a long time ago, and now it is what it is. So look, if I split screen here and I put ETH, USDT, it's highly likely they look like exactly the same. Let's make sure they're on the same time frame, the 1 hour. Not exactly, but they're pretty close. See, look, down, then they had the pump. Sideways, the dump. This just MATIC had more of a pump than the dump. This is more of a double bottom for ETH here at 37.61. But they're both oversold in the 1 hour, and they're both in pretty much pennants ready to go. They're really not much different. You see? So they do mimic each other very, very closely. Let's go to a bigger time frame. You can see exactly what I'm saying. They both had the inverted head and shoulder, like they're exactly replicas of each other. Came up with the hill, and look, as I'm moving, they're down at the bottom of the pattern. We came to terms with this the other day. I'm like, wow, ETH and MATIC are twins. A lot of coins look exactly the same. But if I delete this stuff and just look at them and widen them out. Pretty cool, right? They're twins, man. Came all the way to the bottom, came all the way up, came all the way to the bottom, and so if you want to trade, if you want to make more Ethereum, you might as well just trade MATIC, because MATIC's going to go up as Ethereum goes up. But when MATIC goes from right? 150 to 3, it's going to double. But this is going to go from, I mean, this might double too, though, which is interesting. I think MATIC might triple while this doubles, though. Like, you should get a little more play out of it. The TA suggests, not what I think, but the TA suggests. All right. So there's MATIC in a nutshell. Let's take a look at, and actually the idea for MATIC, right? When I left it, but. Smaller time frame. Daily looks all right. It's a little high, needs to come down though, right? So telling you, inverted head and shoulder did break to the upside there. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder though. It's a good sign. A lot of times we like to retest the neckline. I talk about that a lot, so we could be doing that as well. So MATIC at 149 really kind of can't look. It had rejection at that 150, 158 area. And look, this line, rejection. 166 area has just an issue. You know, can even bring this down to those candle closings. And that's where we licked to. So we couldn't get above the 162 area. It's always been a bit of a problem for MATIC, and we're already kind of oversold again. It's just following that idea for Ethereum. Now, we are oversold here on the 1 hour. So I like what we're seeing here. So I believe there's a scalp here, 1 hour scalp for MATIC. And this is what I came back for, because I knew I had to tick them out. I was like, there's something you didn't tell the people. Like, I got to let them know. I also fell down the stairs this weekend. I didn't hit my head, but I banged my back pretty good. I was carrying an 80-pound, a Yamaha 8-horsepower outboard engine, and I fell down a set of like old stairs holding one of these. You know, yeah. They're like 100 pounds or something stupid. Like, looks a lot like this one right here. This is it right here. I was holding this thing. And they're all metal. They're pretty heavy, you know. And I fell down the stairs with it. It hit my chin. So, you know, my back's not feeling the best, you know. So, it is what it is, though. I'll be all right. I'll make it through, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's my outboard. I took my outboard off my boat this weekend. That's why I had to travel this weekend to go take care of some things for the boat, because I barely got to use my boat. Honestly, I sacrificed my trading group for my boat. I barely use the boat anymore. Moon started booming to the upside. And look, we talk about it being here kind of in these golden pockets. It's in the golden pocket of accumulation right now. It's just something to think about. Moonstar is in the golden pocket. So I just want to let my lifers know that. Sometimes I don't even it's not even about like putting out, you know, because we're not a signals group. Just want to make that clear. Like, I don't want everyone to be thought of as people like, where can I do your premium signals? I mean, I guess someone calls them. If people want to call them that, that's up to them. I don't, that's not what they are though, in my humble opinion. I just post charts that I look at that are interesting. Sometimes even for the colors, just for the art, baby, just for the art. Like, look at all these beautiful yellows, reds, and blues. But no, I want you to understand, I'm teaching you. I post charts to teach you. They're all educational. I'm posting a chart in the Patreon strictly for education. I'm trying to get you to understand something. Like, look at this. Look where this could happen. Did you put your support and resistance lines? Like, you know, double check, da-da-da. There's an alert on rally, right? So we'll check on rally in a second. And that's why I have so many alerts, so I can kind of stay up to date on what's happening. Okay. And I know when I got to do work, like some days I'm like, I got to be in the charts for a few hours, like 5-6 hours a day. I got to spend some time in the chart and get it going, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live show. I appreciate it. He also interviewed John McAfee. Thank you for saying that. That's amazing. Oh man, there's an alert. Super chat. Adam, Tron, Doge, STX, and MTV. More super chats. Hold on, let me see. I want to see these super chats. I want to actually recognize them. I can't stand when I super chat someone and they don't see it. So hold on. It's a pet peeve of mine. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't have any pet peeves really. Can you look at Multivac, please? It looks like it's getting ready to run again. Shout out to Jay for the 449. Thank you so much for saying that. Bullish Dan 617, CA 699. You're the man, dude. Thank you. Gone over SHIB. Any little dumps? Yeah, we did go over SHIB already. Flame, Firestarter, we did that. Can you look a bit down today, brother? Are you okay? No, I'm all right. Hey, Sam, can you take a look at STX USDT? And we got that written by my man. Hey, boss, look at MATIC. I have to go to work shortly. More info so I can be financially free and watch you all day. Awesome. And we did go over MATIC as well. I see MATIC getting up there and booming out of that where it is. I actually didn't even like talk, say, hold on. Too many thoughts at once lately. It's hard. Sometimes I have too many thoughts at once. So the golden pocket of accumulation for Moonstarter. All right, it's just something to think about. That's good enough for my radar, right? Okay. What else we talking here? 12 o'clock on the dot, dang. Okay. Atom, Tron, Doge, STX, and MTV. Okay, so MATIC. Oh, so we gave a MATIC scalp. An idea for a MATIC scalp. All right. MATIC 1 hour scalp. Oops. Boom. Okay. All right. Now let's get into Atom. My baby Atom. This should be easy. I have something waiting for Atom. We're gonna just look at what I have waiting, talk about a few points, and move on. So Atom, right? Highly likely inverted head and shoulder here. I like to see Atom pump to the upside and get all the way to the target that I have up here at about 62. So yeah, I like to see Atom. There's a little scalp there too. I'm just talking about playing the inverted head and shoulder there for Atom. So yeah, I'm keen on Atom. I like what I'm seeing here. It's in a giant little cup and handle. It's in a nice cup and handle. Atom booming to the upside. Also oversold in that 4 hour, ready to rock. The daily is also in our favor compared to a lot of other coins that are not like Bitcoin. So I'm talking about Atom BTC as it seems like it's going to pump against Bitcoin. I can't explain why or how. The technical analysis says it. See, a lot of the TA doesn't have to be logical. I just play the TA the way the TA is supposed to be played. Watch Atom on the day. Thank you so much for Atom on the super chat. I appreciate that. Watch Atom. For sure, watch Atom. And it's one of my biggest holdings. I love my bags of Atom. We got in at $3, $4, and $5 and never looked back. Just to talk about Atom real quick. One of the first times I mentioned Atom or went over Atom was then I was just starting my channel out. And I was going, my channel was maybe a few months old. So here I am. I'm in December giving you one at half a penny. 004. I'm talking about one coin. At Harmony 1, I'm doing the same thing I'm doing now. And I'm telling you, what gems are you finding now that we're talking about? I gave you Chainlink at 274. It's unreal. It's unreal. I gave Band Protocol at 35 cents. It would go to 20. Right? That's a 3x to $1. That's a 60x it went. And that was even before this bull run even happened. And look at me, Cosmos at $4.13. The crypto lifer, man, I'm telling you, I put my life into this, and it shows. We're going to find you the gems. We're going to find you the movement. Right now, you talk about, we got in at 34. We're sitting at 34. We're on an 8x from that day. 8x from that day. If you had watched the channel back in the day. Shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I love you all for being crypto lifers. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Without you, each and every one of you, there would be no show. There would be no love. There would be no action. Let's take a look at Tron. Tron, USDT. On Binance. KuCoin. Get it wherever you need it. Tron. Had a bit of a head and shoulder there. It's getting tight. It's like everything else. Everything, it looks like Ethereum, right? MATIC. I mean, they're all running out of the room in these pennants. It's got some legs in the 1 hour. It says it kind of might play out a little more. 4 hours oversold, though, so I would play this in the 4 hour. Wait for the 1 hour to get low. Tron does look like it's going to go, though. It's in a beautiful bull pennant. And honestly, it's in a cup and handle as well. Because, look, I've noticed when I see one pattern, there's always another. And there you have it. And so bigger target for that. Bam. And there's our 2 ideas here for Tron. Marking my support and resistance lines. It's just that simple. Tron. You could do this too. Jump on into the Patreon. Become a Patreon member. Join the Crypto Lifers. Change your life forever. You don't have to wait for someone to pay you. You don't have to wait. Let me repeat that. You don't have to wait for someone to pay you. You do need the knowledge. You do need a skill. This is a skill that I'm showing you here. I have a skill that I paid for. And then I actually learned, and then I worked my butt off. So I paid for the knowledge. Someone made me pay for the knowledge because it was a highly concentrated skill that if I didn't pay for it, I probably wouldn't have gotten the best information. So you pay for what you get. Remember that. You know, you go buy a used car, you may have to fix it a bunch of times. You lease a car, highly likely you won't have to do a thing to it for 2-3 years, and then you'll give it back. I've never been to a mechanic in 10 years. I don't know what it is to be at a mechanic. I don't know what it's like. I lease a car every 4 years. That's it. You start a business, you lease a car. It's simple. Okay? Incorporate, LLC, do whatever you got to do. Get yourself a business. Become a small business. Become self-made. I've had my own business for 7 years now. Even before this, I've owned a media company that shot. I had another YouTube channel. We make YouTube channels. We shoot things. We shoot things for other YouTube channels. I used to do that. We flew drones. I was a drone pilot. I've had my own media company for 7 years. This is part of my media company. It's umbrellaed under a Remote Chief because this is just I'm just a personality working for Remote Chief, creating another show, right, on another network, whatever, and, Crypto Lifer. So nothing has changed. Just I'm still a media company. But I used to actually have to go into work and work for companies. Even though I had my own company, they paid I would work. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it never felt like I had my own company. I had a boss. People told me what to do, is what all I'm trying to say, and where to be, and it's not fun. Let's take a look at TRX here, USDT. Cup and handle for TRX could go up 100%. And that's why I call this a long-term projection here, okay? 238 people watching on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Each and every one of you, you're awesome people. Thank you. Did anyone get a Shaquille O'Neal from Eternity? Please run this video up for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I made a video about Eternity. Watch the video. It's an awesome video. It got edited too by the team here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. So check out the video about Eternity. Amazing. And BitBoy, Bitcoin ETF launches in full force. It is launching in full force. FUD alert. Crypto could cause 208. Oh, God. Crypto could cause 208 meltdown. Bank of England. Oh, my gosh. So much FUD, man. I love the FUD. You got to love the FUD. But check it out. I put a video out here. Shout out to 14,600 subscribers on our way to 15K. Can we chew through 16K tonight? That would be amazing, right? Bitcoin. And so what I was talking about here, look, Shaq NFTs. Run this video up. 500 views, guys. Run this video up, man. You can get Shaq NFTs. Please, for the kid, run this video up. If you watch this video, just go and watch this video at the end. Watch this video during this video. This thing is awesome. It talks about Shaq NFTs, the artist who made them, the breakdown of what they're all about, where you can get them, how you can buy them, and you can pre-register for the drop as well, or go to ETHERNITY.io and check them out. So check out ETHERNITY.io. And check out these Shaquille O'Neal NFTs. Available for 3 days. Today may have been the last day. Still on auction. This one's hot too. It's going for $3,700 for this one right here. This one's going for $2,000. This one's going for 400 beans. People are putting them up for all. This guy wants $9K. So the cheapest one, some people are a little crazy. Shaquille O'Neal with authority. So So people are just going hard. This guy's going low ball, though. 438 on the low. You might want to just snatch that up. That's interesting. Pretty interesting. And there I am in the background talking about Shaquille O'Neal. Anyway, check out that video about Shaquille O'Neal and the NFTs by Shaquille O'Neal. I got contacted by ETHERNITY. They did give me 2 Shaquille NFTs for this. Super excited about that. And, yeah, really, really cool. Supposed to get them today, too, actually. Are they in my wallet? That would be interesting. And how do I find them in my wallet? That's another story altogether. I haven't traded this one in a while, so I'm a bit nervous. Nervous. I know he's going to say nervous. I really think NAKA will move when the game starts to release. I hope NAKA does something this month. It could. You never know. I believe it could. Hey, boss, please look at MATIC. Okay, we got through MATIC as well. Okay, TRX. Now, what else is on the radar here for the crew? We also have to look at STX, DOGE, and MTV. MTV because I'm partial and I own a big bag, so I got to take a look at it as well. I haven't looked at it in a while. I have my zones covered for it. I've got a pretty good idea of what's happening. See, these are my zones, and it's been stuck in these zones. See, and I've been talking about this zone. This is just like consolidative mess for just way too long. Like MTV, man. Been annoying, man. It's been an annoying coin to hold. Like buying it here and selling it there, and then you could have walked away and gone on to the next one. Like, look at this. This hold has taken so long, but it is in a bull pennant. It's wedging its way out. It's getting ready. It's finally getting ready. And the measured move is pretty big. Something like this for the measured move. Wow, this thing can do some serious damage. It's getting tight. It's getting very, very tight. Wow. Look, inverted head and shoulder right there. Look at that. Cup and handle as well that we talk about. Multiple confluence ideas there. Whenever I see, I call that confluence. Multiple ideas inside of one idea. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Tells me that I want to get busy, baby. And there's a cup and handle in there. It's almost too much, but I see it. It's hard to negate things when I see them. And it's already starting to break out of the cup and handle. This could be it. I like what we're seeing here. Let's look at the oscillators. Yeah, we're low on the 4 hour. Beautiful. We're low on the 1 hour. Beautiful. We're getting a little indecisive on the daily, but we're enough to get a pump. Interesting. Oh, no. I was about to play a very commercial song. Yes? Yes? Tutoring tomorrow. If you would like to get into tutoring tomorrow, email the CryptoLifers at Gmail email CryptoLifers@gmail.com. Tutoring's tomorrow from 3 to 5. If you want to jump into the class, it's from 3 to 5. We go over all my awesome tips and tricks. I give you the first hour. I just basically show you where I go, trading view, talk about all the instruments. Then I talk about my projection theory, how I set alerts on the stochastics, and get down to brass tacks, give you a 9-point checklist you can take home with a PowerPoint. And that will get you started and ready to go. So if that makes you happy, if that gets you excited, jump on into the class. There's a link below my video. That link may not work. It may be filled up. It is. If it's filled up, email CryptoLifers@gmail. Email CryptoLifers@gmail for $100. You won't find a better $100 for 2 hours of your time. Jump on in to the beginner's course. It'll blow your mind. Bitcoin making a little move. Beckon it, Greg. Beckon it. Shout out to Crypto Greg up in the spa. Crypto Greg, everybody. Hey, Sam, can you look at STX? Let's take a look at STX. So MTV looking scrumptious, looking chewy, so to speak. Does anyone know what a chewy is? Can I get a chewy? My buddy used to say, can I get a chewy? It was a Brooklyn thing. Can I get a chewy? I think it was in some movie. I don't know, though. MTV. Multivac. Okay. Yo, guys, short, live now, zombie coin. Gotta look at Phantom Connection to see about lifespan. I know, that's crazy. What about the graph? I like the graph. I still hold a bag. Optical Art thinks 80% Black Swan coming for the stock market. Yo, that kid is ridiculous. I went over that kid so many times. That kid's ridiculous. That kid is, you know what? Anything is possible. He could be right. He could be wrong. But he says he's guaranteeing it. So I don't know. He just, I'll see it when I see it, you know. I see some indications that I longed at 30K. I've seen things that I've been using for the last 3 to 4 or 5 years, even 7 years of trading that have been playing out, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Patreon is amazing, 24/7. Looking chewy. I used to see those at the gas stations. Wifey keeping it on track. We hit target on Bitcoin. I'll super chat 200 tomorrow. If we hit target, or we hit target on Bitcoin, I'll super chat 200 tomorrow. Extreme Greed, Extreme Fear. Can you check out one? Cheville is Han Solo. Fury co-pilot from the Star Wars. Chewie is at. Coach, do you have any nodes? Strong and Ethos nodes look great, but I'm still learning about them. No, I own no nodes. That man, he is so toxic. He insults the audience because a lot of call him out on his false chain. Yeah, he's like, he called everyone a bitch. His own subscribers. He was like, I'll see you tomorrow. And he's like, all right, listen, you. I was like, whoa, what a weird dude, man. JSM1 and Hex coming on in. I want to see these super chats. Okay, there we're at. JSM1 from Martin to Sissy. Thank you so much. Bobby Fam. Can you look at Hex? Pull out the fibs. See what's cooking. Shout out to Bobby Fam. And sorry, Bobby, you asked me about something yesterday. See if I can remember. I couldn't remember during the show, but then I have a good long-term memory, not a good short-term memory. It's crazy. I think you asked me about Polkadot. Am I wrong? Wasn't it Polkadot? I could be wrong now. Been here knocking on that fake news. Been here knocking out the fake news. Coach, do you have any nodes? No nodes, man. OX boom. Looks like Anchor is going to do it. Let's take a look at OXT2. We talked about that. Gave you a beautiful idea here for OXT. And when this thing goes, it goes hard. I believe Dave Portnoy likes to pump this thing. And it boomed up about 41%. It came back down, though. Getting ready for another leg up, though. For sure. For sure. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost done. We got to get through Doge, STX, JSMY, and Hex. People want their Doge, man. People want their Doge. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's take a look at Doge. Now, I talked about Doge here. I got stopped out. It looked like a beautiful cup and handle. Did not play out the way it was supposed to. But it is an inverted head and shoulder here now with a bigger handle. So let's open up the handle. Let's see what's happening. And to me, it's like a bull flag, kind of. See that? And it did break out when it got tight. Had I seen it, I would have posted it. At one point, I could post 100 charts a night. And I bet like 70 of them would play out. Maybe even more. But, you know, I just don't want to push you guys. You know, at one point, I'm like, I can't overwhelm the group. Like, I see all of them. It's just like at one point, it's like, I even talked to a subscriber the other day. He's like, it's just too many. He's like, it's too many charts, man. I can't see them all. And it's like, whatever. But so there's one idea. There's a bigger idea here for Doge as well. It's in the giant move, just like a lot of these other coins were. Getting ready for a massive move. I mean, you can see this. The bigger the pennant, the bigger the move. And these are massive bull pennants that took like months to form. So I just, you know, I got to put that out there. Bitcoin did one of these and did a massive pump to the upside. I believe these all are going to follow the Bitcoin pump. They're just like a month or two behind them. So yeah, Doge back to an all-time high at 92. I see Doge doing some serious damage in the long term, for sure. I'm extremely bullish on Doge 3xing from here. Pretty simple. Pretty simply put. Very simply put. Maybe even right, yeah, back in the pattern since you left the pattern. Just be easy. I like Doge though. I'm definitely bullish on Doge long term. 3-day chart looks good too as well. So the bigger the pennant, the bigger the move. The bigger the dude, the bigger the fall. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for jumping on in. 224 likes, 231 likes, 221 people watching, 5 dislikes. I want to cash out on ORE, with chart whispering, buy more, buy more. Crypto Lifer, can you look at red feg? Full moon BTC fever. Yeah, and that's another thing. Full moon is coming for Bitcoin, and another because I've been looking up at the sky. The full moon is coming. It's been a beautiful full moon, clear skies, and I've been able to look at it without even looking at the internet or anything. I'm like, oh, full moon is coming. I believe that's the harvest moon, isn't it? Or was the harvest moon that last one? This would be your last harvest coming up right now. I think we already had the harvest moon though. I think it's too late in October, but it's close though. Some things get harvest now though. It's a semi-harvest moon. On that harvest moon. Shout out to Doge doing its thing. Damage. Okay. Now, let's take a look at Tron, Doge, SDX, and MTV. All right. I think we're kind of in Hex from Bobby Pham. I can't forget Bobby Pham. I forgot him last time. Look at Strong. We talk about Strong a lot. Full Moon Wednesday. Yeah. Still harvesting a lot on our farm. Shout out to Farmer D, man. The harvest moon is coming then. From a farmer, he right there. Like a hundreds moon this. Yeah, it's a hundreds moon this Wednesday, maybe. Yeah. Bobby should get a freebie. I know, right? Bitcoin all-time high by full moon Wednesday. There's the call by Crypto Greg. All-time high on the full moon. Wouldn't that be creepy? If the all-time high happens on the full moon, the 4 hours suggested because when the 4 hours low like that, you get a pump. It lasts 2 to 3 days. It's going to pump into Tuesday night, Wednesday night. It's telling us that we could see a major move for Bitcoin on Wednesday based on the 4 hours. So I'm excited for each and every one of us. I'm excited for all of us. It's going to be an amazing time to be alive. Super Chat Doge, JSMY and Hex. Let's take a look at JSMY. That's a new coin that came out on Coinbase. Probably got hammered down after a bit of a little pump. That's usually happens to these little numbers. And that's why it's wrong. You're doing JMSY, not JSM, JASMY. It's on Bittrex and Coinbase as well. Yeah, so it fallen out of the pattern, didn't do damage. Shoulder and head and shoulder forming now, though. Inverted head and shoulder, which is quite interesting. I see this thing could do some serious damage and pump to the upside. JSMY, a newer coin out there. And really, this is just like good consolidated moves here. It was super high before. Look at that. It came all the way down from the dumps. So it was all the way up here at about $3 already. So $3. Wow. And it went down to 5 cents. Like, dang. You're telling me it could do like a banned protocol? Something crazy? That's interesting. It is getting oversold on the 4 hour. JSMY. Shoulder, head, shoulder, inverted head and shoulder inside the pattern. I like to hit it home and reiterate. Could it be making that right shoulder? Take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is not 100% in your favor, but it's got momentum. This is interesting. I believe you could see a bit of a pump out of JSMY. It's not perfect yet. It's coming there. They can put an alert here, and I'll keep an eye on it for sure. Take a look at that 15-minute. Interesting. The 15-minute's getting low. Something's calling my name on this. I can't explain it. Like, I want to leave it alone, and then my instinct is like, don't you dare. And I'm like, but why? And it's like, eh. It could go bearish, though. And these new coins are very high risk. Like, there's a good chance you do get stopped out. So just, not financial advice. I'm putting out, it's a newer coin, high risk, high reward. Right? You got to play these the way you feel like being played. I just put them out there for you to look at. And I kind of throw my idea and give you the highest probability of what the technical analysis is. This is the highest probability the TA says. Will it or will it? We don't know. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Well, we see. We see. So this is on Coinbase and Bittrex. If you need it on Bittrex as well, just remember that. Can't wait to build my stand-up desk today, man. It's going to be I got the coolest brand new desk. It's going to be amazing. Super excited. I can't stand change, so I'm sure there's some things I'm going to be like, blah, 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 but that's just how I am. But I'm going to get through it. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make the coolest desk in the world. I think it's going to be better too because I'm going to be able to kind of be further back. It has the little thing coming out. So I should be able to be further back here when I'm doing TA. You know? The screen setup's going to be a little different too as well. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it for sure. I'm excited. I'm excited. Wish the Muser would come help me, man. The Muser. I need him to come help. Everyone DM the Muser on Telegram and say, you need to go help Lifer build the table. Any reasons why you don't take market cap into account when trading? I do every time. What do you mean? We take a look at total too and total every time. Every single day we look at total and total. Oh, why I don't look at market cap when trading? I mean, these are the coins I already know. Most of these coins I've already gone over. Every single one people are asking me, I've already gone over all the market caps. And I do go over every single market cap. Of course I go over market cap. That's the most ridiculous question I've ever heard in my life. Okay? Super chat, dude. Like, these coins we're going, we know the market caps of them. It's not a blowy. It is a blowy. Yeah, Chewy's a blowy. Yeah. You know everything. Hilarious. She knew what a Chewy was, man. Dingo, keep the chat on topic. I love tacos. I just entered Atom BTC and Algo BTC. Both look ready to gain on BTC. I believe. I cringe, but love it. Could you check out Cardano? Super chat. STX, Hex, and Strong. Strong now. I hate the word moist. I can never tell if he's reading our chats. His eyes... And I'm like, yep, he's reading, LOL. I can never tell he's reading our chat, LOL. His eyes bug out sometimes, and I'm like, yep, he's reading. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, because I have to, like, the idea of the idol of LOLs in here. I die of LOLs in here. Oh, yeah, block. Can you please look over OGN? Isn't that a blowy? You're hilarious. Isn't that a blowy? Isn't that a blowy? I've never heard of blowy, but that's awesome. Are there any events coming out for Atom? I think a catalyst like Polkadot that would start I think something's coming out that we don't know. There just happens to be this movement. Something's brewing. Something's brewing. Let's take a look at Block for Martin Assisi after we go over Hex for my man Bobby Pham first. And Bobby Pham specifically requested that we get into the fibs and get it rolling or something, or make the magic happen, something like that, he said. So let's make the magic happen here on the Fibonacci levels. Because everyone's trying to find out where Hex is going. Oh, wait, it went all the way down to 24 cents. Wow. Rounded top, bit of a Bart Simpson head. So, yeah, let's pull a fib from... I'll pull a fib from here. It's in the golden pocket, baby. I'm telling you, it's time to accumulate oversold on the 12-hour. Is it oversold on the daily? Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it. Golden pocket for Hex. That's all I got to say. I don't want to say any more. It is what it is. I mean, you do what you got to do. People do what they got to do. But that is the golden pocket for Hex. And the problem is people don't have the ability to trust what they see. The golden pocket for Hex. And there it is, baby. And there it is. I mean, it is there. That's the accumulation point for a lot of things. That's where you want to get down. So, I'm not saying anything is possible, but, you know, there you have it. Hex collapsing. I don't really own any Hex. The Musa. I got back in from an attitude adjustment. I just got back from an attitude. Someone says, lifer. It's going to be huge. Between NFT discords and Twitter, the blunt, it's hard to keep up sometimes. Jinhua, block Twitter, man, hilarious. Can you check out Cardano, Super Chat, STX, Hex, and Strong? We still got to go over STX and Strong. Hex in the golden pocket. Strong nodes. How many coins did we go over? And these all get freaking put in the timestamp, too. My timestamp, man, is the hardest working man in show business. Double top for Strong, but double tops don't always dump for crypto. We'll see. Does want to pump here. I have an idea for Strong. Pump it to the upside. It's bouncing off of support and resistance and touching the 200-day moving average. Chance that is a double top, but it could be negated by just Strong just doing crazy stuff. So Strong's been going well for a long time, and it does well for all the nodes around the market. So I believe Strong has legs and will continue to the upside. And I see it going up 91% to $1,000 a coin. Wow, we talked about this when it was $120. Strong blocks. So there's my idea for strong, and it's looking very, very strong. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. The corniest man in crypto, the crypto lifer. So I started being corny when I was only 7 years old. I, basically have worked my way up to be the corniest guy on all of YouTube. Anyway, strong. All right, let's take a look at what's the next one there. STX. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live stream. STX on KuCoin or Binance. I go to Binance. It just has the biggest liquidity. Makes me feel more comfortable. So we looked at this. I knew it was going to pump, but they got us out of that cup and handle and the liquidity. So let's take a look. They elongated this and then pumped the thing. Definitely was on my radar, though, as a pumpage. 4 hour needs to come down a little overbought at this point. 1 hour's got legs, though. So look, 1 hour pump, call it a day. Whenever things are like that, I just trade the 1 hour and the 1 hour only, and I worry about no other time frame. So there's a chance this is a 1 hour scalp for STX. Nothing more, nothing less. This is all, and again, not financial advice, just looking at what the chart conveys. So what the technical analysis says is highly likely. 68% chance of a falling wedge. You're double bottom there. You might bottom there. Wait for the 15-minute to get low. Put an alert there. When that happens, that would be your ultimate, That's what I trade. Not your ultimate, but that's how I would trade. I personally put an alert on the 15-minute. When it hits, bam, 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 So wait for the 15-minute Stokes to get low. Also, my new decks I'm going to be able to raise. I'm going to stand on a board. I'm going to do some of the live streams standing up if possible. I'll see how that works. I do have a light above me, but we'll figure it out. It'll all make sense when it's all said and done. SHIB about to break resistance. Then she gone, baby. Wheaties. Someone ate his Wheaties today. Yee, on the SHIB train this morning. 20x at 2.8. Ooh, I was stopped out of Shiba. Oh, well, Felicia. You got to realize that the more the MSM talks about crypto, the more attention it gets. But the more FOMO and paper hands peeps that come through. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Gorilla Goo, MK Ultra, and Bit Blue Dream. Choices. Bit Blue Dream, that's pretty funny. BTC will fall. So funny. Sanchit Sharma. You never know. Maybe it will. And he just keeps saying it. I love that. It's so silly. I just got back from an attitude adjustment. Oh, that's good. Working out, right? Working out. That's what you're saying. He just got back from working out. So there's all the super chats for the day. I think we hit them all. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. We did it. We did it as a team. It was tough. We got to 12:34. I try to hit to 12:30, 12 o'clock, 10 to 12. 2 hours. And SHIB breaking out there, getting legs, baby. Come on, Shibby Uno. So there we go. I love that it defied that inverted head and shoulder. Didn't happen. Love it. And also, bullpen it, right? There's bullish and bearish scenarios at all times. SHIB busting out to the upside to 2.9. Once it creates that 3, we gone, baby. That's cracking the upper trend line. SHIB moving, baby. SHIB moving. I'm telling you right now, you want a bag of SHIB in the bag. You want a bag of shibs. But again, not financial advice. And I own a bag of SHIB, and it is what it is. But something's brewing for SHIB. Something's brewing for Shiba Uno, man, for sure. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Check out the ETHERNITY chain. Please jump on that. Check out ORE. I'm going to talk to them today. We're going to see if we can do a little bit of something here with the team. See if we can work with them And yeah, I like what's going on with the ORE token. So very, very interesting. A lot coming your way. Stay tuned for more as we push forward through the crypto sphere every single day. I'll see you back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the Patreons. Thank you for whoever signed up for tutoring. Thank you for the tutoring today. Thank you for all the love and all the super chats. I appreciate each and every one of you. 249 likes, 200 people still on the live, kicking it with me, 4,000 playbacks. Unbelievable. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for each and every one of your supports. I could not do it without you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace.